Hey guys, this is FrostedShrapnel from ConsoleLink.com. I'm going to show you my solo circle strat for Call of the Dead, proven up to round 34. So the basic idea behind this strat is you're going to be running in the snowfield over behind the lighthouse. Now to do this strat, it's not necessary to have Quick Revive or Juggernaut, but it'll make it a whole heck of a lot easier. So first go out and pick those up. The way you want to do that is you want to run over to the ship with power on it, turn power on, and drop down to the other part of the ship and get Juggernaut. Then run back the back way so you don't have to buy out this boat over here to the side of the snowfield. You also want to make sure that you don't buy the door at the bottom of the lighthouse that you see in the map right here. Otherwise it'll cause a flow of zombies to be a little bit different. It's still doable then, but it's just not as easy. The basic idea of this is you're going to be running in a circle here and sometimes a figure 8 when you have to. You want to walk most of the time and then run when you have to, basically, because those zombies are going to be pulled straight after you. So you're just going to slowly kind of make your way around, and if they get really close, then you're going to sprint. One of the most important things to remember when you're doing a solo strat like this is to shoot behind you, not in front of you. Always run past the zombie and then shoot him. Don't try to shoot him in front of you. That's how you get trapped. One of the great parts about this strat is that there is an AK-74U right on the wall that you can buy. That'll work great for lower rounds, but once you get up in the 20s, the high 20s, the 30s, then you're going to want to pack-a-punch that, and you can just buy extra ammo for that right off the wall, no problem. Always keep a good backup gun though, say like a ray gun or a Mustang and Sally. That's what I prefer. So if you end up keeping your handgun from the very beginning, you can pack-a-punch that and get Mustang and Sally, which is basically the same weapon you have when you're down. Now, this strat isn't without its dangers. A lot of the times I end up pissing off George and he tries to come after me and beat me down with his studio light or whatever the hell that is. It's kind of difficult when it gets to that point. You can just keep outrunning him if you really wanted to. In this circle strat, it would work, but he would, obviously he hits you and shocks you every so often, and that makes it pretty hard to avoid the rest of the zombies. So you kind of just got to line it up just right so that George gets in the water right here next to you really quick, and then you got to get out before the rest of the zombies come and take you down. That's another reason why you'd want to have Flopper on this, as well as Mustang and Sally. Because if you get cornered, you pull out Mustang and Sally and shoot the ground, and when the smoke clears, you'll probably be okay. I don't know how many times I've been saved by Mustang and Sally. One of the things I should mention about the map and what eventually becomes my downfall is the death machine drop. Sure, it's great on lower rounds, even the medium rounds, like 20, 25, it's no problem to pick up. It does a lot of work as long as you shoot at the head. But once you're on round 30 and above, you really don't want to pick it up. All it does is make you slower at that point, and makes it so you can't avoid the zombies that are running in after you. One of the things that people take for granted is headshots. That can be the difference between shooting the zombie 2 times in the head or 5 times in the chest. Makes a huge difference. Mustang and Sally are also great for making crawlers at the end of the round, so that you can go and replenish your ammo or buy perks or anything you need. Notice how George just kind of hovers in the middle. It's because you're constantly circling around him, and he's following you the whole time, but he really doesn't get very far. crawlers are the same way. So this strat can be very handy, and you can, as long as you're good at avoiding, you can do this strat probably infinitely. Cool, looks like I picked up insta-kill. Now, not necessarily on this map, but on a lot of other maps, if you pick up insta-kill and just go to town when you're in a circle strat, it might not be that great of an idea. That's because all the zombies are going to spawn at once and come out of every single window and hole they can, and they might overwhelm you if you do that. So you got to be kind of careful of how many you kill at one time. Now normally this is the point of the round where you go spin in the box or go buy whatever perks you needed again. But I just got a max ammo and I have everything I need, so I'm just going to progress to the next round.
Okay, people, break for lunch!
So when a new round starts and you know you're going to have a lot of zombies pouring in, sometimes it's not the best idea to just immediately start shooting them. A lot of the times I like to gather about 90% of them up before I do, just so that I'm not distracted. You take a second or two and shoot at a guy, and then you turn around and 5 of them are behind you and you're down. Alright, so now it looks like I pissed off George. What I'm going to do is take him and put him in the water, and then try to shoot my way out of the water quickly so that I don't get a huge round of zombies, you know, trapping me in the water. And it looks like this time it worked, so pretty handy. Anytime you see a max ammo too, you make sure you unload your gun and then reload. And that's the reason why I died right there. I picked up Death Machine because it was right underneath a max ammo drop and I didn't see it till the last second. That's the breaks. If you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe and also check out consolelink.com for more gaming reviews, news, and videos.